Hey, all right, we are here, people. We've got the Xbox One a rolling up in here. We are going to be playing some Human very soon. It's going to be very awesome, guys. I promise you on that. Reset that chat there. Okay. I'm deleting the previous chat messages so I can see this. Got Dante's Inferno queued up right there. I actually remember getting that from the Games of Gold. I was actually going to stream that originally, but BioPhoenix correctly pointed out that maybe I shouldn't do that because of the content of that game. But it's still a game I really want to play because it's a good game, and that's something we shall do in the future. I promise. But go ahead and dashboard up there. Out a little bit here because I want to make sure the game is. I did not press that. Thought I did. Oh, I see. It's trying to stretch it out automatically. I'm gonna move around my windows because I have to show you my setup sometime. But essentially, what I do is I've got two computer monitors and a TV. I play off the TV. I've got a splitter that goes through one TV or goes through the TV and one of the monitors. The other computer monitor I actually have it mounted vertically, and I use that to review my Streamlabs as well as the chat messages. And I got the chat messages kind of blown up nice and big because I'm actually sitting about 6 or 7 feet away from the computer monitor. So if I had the normal low size text, it would require me to really focus to read the message. I can read the message from here when it's small text, but I'd really have to focus, and that would kind of take me out of the game. Whereas if the setup I got here, obviously I can just quickly glance, quickly see the message almost immediately, and read it legibly, and then I can respond to it. So that's the way I like it. I'll have to show you guys how it looks in practice once I get my space cleaned up, because it's a little bit of a mess at the moment. So, okay. So here we are, streaming again. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that going good on the YouTubes here. Gotta mute the mic real quick and listen to myself blabber on, and we'll get it started. Oh, I forgot to change a damn thumbnail. Of course, gotta fix that real quick here. Hold on. Yeah, people are still thinking I'm playing yeah, I can't have that. Alright. Fixing the thumbnail of the stream there. Hopefully that'll fix that problem. Okay, sweet. Good there. Nice. So let's check out the stream. Okay, seems good. You probably hear a little bit of background noise. Can't really do a whole lot about that, unfortunately, because of a little thing called summertime is upon us, and it gets hot up here. So I have to run my portable air conditioner, which that sucks again because those are louder than like the window units. But it is what I have access to because my window is way too small to fit a window unit, at least any that I'm aware of. Too human for the Xbox One. Well, through Xbox 360, the Xbox One backwards compatibility. This game's a very polarizing game. It's one that a lot of people didn't like. Some people did. I happen to be one of the people that did like it back in those times. I didn't play it like at launch. I actually was straight away by some of the negative comments from the gaming press and whatnot. And yeah. With that being said, I am happy to give it another chance. I did enjoy it at that time. Cutscenes obviously might look a little bit dated.
The lineage required before entering.
A little bit of intro.
You do not appear to belong here. Clearance and lineage required.
Hermod, on behalf of the Aesir, with a directive from Odin. High upon the orbital string, I seek entrance.
We of the World Tree shall not interfere. The way is open.
The Aesir have come. They have broken the pact of the Fallen.
Withdraw. We have what we need.
Some of the animations could be better here, I'll admit.
Die like heroes, brother! Our lives for it!
But it is important to note they are using the in-game graphics for that and not CG, or at least if it is CG, it's based off the in-game graphics. They didn't like try to like
Deep neural scan.
make it look a lot better than it actually looked in game. You know, it doesn't take you out of the experience like that,
Cross-reference. Why?
which is really good. The honest way to present the game.
This will be war.
Hear me, all ye hallowed beings, both high and low, of Heimdall's children. Thou will, All-Father, that I well set forth the fates of the world, as first I recall.
So if for anybody that's watching this stream, I mean after the fact, you can let me know whenever we wrap the stream up if you would like me to stream more of this game or not. You know, if you think that that's necessary.
Pulled another body from the channel, ripped to shreds. I don't know what the hell could do such a thing.
The Aesir don't protect us like they used to. They lounge around in their palaces while our asses hang in the wind.
I'm sick of their worthless talk. But our time will come. Just you watch.
Hey! 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 Why you serving him? He could be the one doing all the killing around here.
Well, stranger, what's your excuse? Hey, I'm talking to you, damn it!
Move.
Please, my lord. We don't want.
I think he was gonna say we don't want any trouble, but it came to you, so too late. That was a really long intro cutscene. Longer than I expected. I probably could have skipped it, but I was kind of interested in it. It was kind of interesting. The downloadable content. See if we got any. Get some of that DLC action, right? Let's see. I already have the game. Wait. Why does it give me the option to download the game? Oh, you might be able to use... Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, why not? Maybe I could play the game without a hard drive. That'd be kind of funny. Or not the hard drive. Oh, duh, that's stupid. I mean, without a, freaking disc in it. I got the disc in right now. Okay, got it. Whatever, I don't care. So they didn't have any real DLC. Because this was back in the era, back in 2008, when DLC was like afterwards. Like after a game was successful, they would develop DLC, and the game was not considered successful. Surprise, surprise. So
tactile feedback and control mechanisms can be adjusted.
So you can get some different options here. I'm gonna crank it up just a tiny bit, just so it might look a tiny bit better on the stream. Because usually when you stream stuff, it gets a little bit less brightness. I'll go ahead and turn the subtitles on for anybody that likes those. I love subtitles. So, create a character. I think this is for the online play. You can make your own character persona for the online multiplayer. Okay. Not sure how many characters I get, so we'll try to put the full name, and we'll go with Down Phoenix if not.
These are the warrior classes of the Aesir, each an expert of its own brand of combat. Choose wisely and bring honor to the name of Odin as your chosen specialty.
So even though it is a narrative-driven game, you do have a lot of character choice. You get different types of characters you can play as.
With the blessing, the champion.
That's obviously like the balanced one.
Favoring technological gadget, a master of cybernetics as well as mundane combat. The bioengineer repairs damage. Favor the champ with the blessings of Odin and runes of protection. The defender is the backbone of the age. The champion.
We're going with the champion. A nice middle ground character. I'll try to be quiet during cutscenes and whatnot. Let people enjoy those.
Clicks east of the wall and counting, Alpha Wolf.
Steady and heading 207, pilot.
Yes, sir.
We have a reading, sir. A large structure.
That's our target. Set deployment for 2 miles out. We are almost in range, Lord Balder.
Stow it, trooper.
Yes, sir.
We're past the wall, boys. We might actually run into something uglier than a berserker.
Don't count on it, Wolf. Monsters tell stories of me to frighten their children.
Prepare for APC separation. T-minus 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Brace for impact.
Something wrong with your harness, trooper?
No, sir. Sir?
What is it?
You ever been out this far?
Humans this far beyond the wall generally don't come back.
It's a good day to die.
You always say that.
It always is.
Let's go, Wolves! Move! Move! Time to go to work, wolves. What kind of monster lives in a place like this?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're getting ready to take control here. If I'm not mistaken. Yep. Camera mode back. Wait. ISO. So you got different camera modes.
We'll set up operations here. Yes, First Wolf. Bjorn, Jansen, set up a security perimeter and rotating patrols. As Odin.
Trying to figure out how to trigger them. Okay, strategic, far back. Okay.
Rotate up in 10. Devin, Sigmund, get the gear unpacked. On it. Sure. Let's get this command post up and running, wolves.
So we'll try the standard. But the game does give you a lot of camera options. So you've got that to appreciate if you like different options. Now, one thing that's really weird, I flicked the right stick and I attacked. Now, why is that? It's because the main attacking is actually with the right stick. It's a really weird controller combination. Press LB to center the camera, and you can use it to look around. Think of that. So yeah, it definitely takes some getting used to play like this.
Assault squad, you're with Balder. Move out.
But it's kind of neat because you do get lots of enemies that surround you and whatnot, and so you have a way to quickly attack them. So we'll check out some of the other camera modes. We'll try the isometric. That's actually a really good way to play. Obviously, when you're in scenes like this, it's not going to do that, but like this, I'll get the isometric option here. Once I get into like the specific area fight.
It's a long way down. I can't even see the bottom. You will if you don't shut up, Private. There, on that statue. They aren't
And now it's gonna give me a more proper viewpoint like that. So it's a very horde-heavy type gameplay. In a way, it's almost like, in like a really almost roundabout way, it's almost like a precursor to what we got with like Arkham Asylum, except for the fact that it's not a timing-only based thing. It's a little more, complex than that. But just the way you fight, you're fighting like hordes of enemies, and it's quick combat, so you're gonna overpower most enemies. But it's the quantity of enemies is where the problem is. You gotta worry about quantities a lot. Of course, there's shooting as well.
Let them come to us. Take your time. We have the advantage. Make those shots count. Think about it.
Yeah, it's a little hectic right now with the freaking mortar fire coming after me and whatnot. Fortunately, the camera can battle you sometimes. Just the way it's laid out. Now there are a lot of other abilities that you get that kind of flavor up the combat a bit. It's not just a simple right stick and right trigger occasionally kind of affair. It's not that basic. There's definitely more flavor to it than that. So for anybody that's not really familiar with the lore of this game, it's strongly based on Nordic mythology. As a matter of fact, the character you're playing as is Baldur. So he's one of the famous like gods or whatever from Nordic mythology. But it's in a far future scenario. This is like potentially several hundred years in the future. So it's kind of a weird twist. It's like a cyberpunk, I guess, in a way, Nordic mythology.
Lord Heimdall has requested your presence within his hall. I'll inform him that you're on your way.
Okay. Yeah, some cameras are fixed like this here. I don't have any camera control at the moment. But it is really neat, the sense of scope of the environments.
The cliffs of heaven. Ironic that it represents our world as it once was. Every day I am reminded of what we are fighting to restore. Every day I am reminded that we fight for the benefit of mankind.
Welcome home. How are you feeling, brother?
I would feel better if we had caught the beast. Any trace on the arm?
It is definitely of machine origin, but of a design and composition that is totally new. You said it consumed one of the bar's patrons?
Yes. It bit a man's head off and appeared to drink blood from his neck. Why would a machine do that?
For nourishment, perhaps? Maybe it's part organic with synthetic components. Without the whole specimen, anything is but a guess.
I will take an expeditionary force to secure one.
There will be no expedition, Baldur. Our attention needs to be elsewhere. Hell has dissolved the Pact of the Fallen, sending task forces on unimportant quests.
We are humanity's protectors. We cannot sit idly by as they are eaten by this monster.
Very well. A small expeditionary force shall be put at your disposal.
Jeez, didn't take much to convince him, did it? Yeah, it's a very hack and slashy kind of thing. Like I said, you're overpowering most of these enemies. Alright, we got skill points. Let's go ahead and level some up. Let's see. The stats. One thing they could have definitely worked better on was the UI. The UI is... it looks like something from a Flash game. It's kind of pathetic. I know, it's kind of, I mean, this part's not bad, but I'm just mean, like, just the way they had the stat screen and whatever set up. It's kind of lame. Let's see here. So we got Asgard's Fury. I can add a point to this. Can I add a point to anything else? No, I guess not. Yeah, let's do some, yeah, let's do some of that then. Yep, sounds good. the only thing I can spend it on, so why not? Okay, so unerring strike is left trigger. Alright, let's do this. The bounty is like your cash, you know, your currency. So it's kind of confusing because when you think of bounty, it means like that's what your reward is going to be for killing somebody, but that's not what it is. It's actually like your actual loot. By the way, there are a lot of other weapons you can use. It's not just a sword and gun.
Freight, perhaps. It's a funeral path. The dead were moved along these tracks. These tracks lead to Helheim.
There is a greater variety of enemies. Matter of fact, that's a second enemy type we'll encounter. But, yeah, it does start off pretty basic.
That was close.
So that's how you can launch them in air if you double tap the right. Oh yeah, there's my other guys. Probably would be helpful if I hooked them up too. Yeah, I'm not liking this camera setup here. I need to do something where I get a little bit more of a further view.
The Goblin's activity has reactivated portions of the facility system. Funeral mode. An ancient way to Valhalla, not one that we will be taking.
There we go. Got him. The way it counts, kind of like a sub-boss. Okay, so we got a new skill point. Oh, I gotta spend. Okay, so I had to spend them. You get 3 skill points, I guess, every level, or something like that. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's a very unusual control scheme. It takes, like I said, it takes a lot of getting used to. I meant to dodge sooner than that, but that's okay. Yeah, the UI does feel a little iffy in some spots. It was like they, I wouldn't say they got like super rushed by Microsoft, but there clearly was some rushing going on, you know, like it definitely does have a little bit of rough edges like that. I think the UI is one of the things that suffered, just because, like I said, it's just so generic looking. Compared to the rest of the game, like, I mean, like I said, the environments and visual style of the game is pretty cool. And, I mean, I guess if when it comes to sacrifices, that's more important than the UI, but it is kind of basic looking. I think, like, if that kind of would have meshed well, that could have helped the visual style out a lot. Like I said, it's not that big of a deal, it's just kind of a grievance. Okay, let's see what else we got up this way. Yeah. Fixed camera angles are not my fave.
Yeah. I got it here.
Okay. Let's try to go this way and see if there's anything this way. Yeah, I got something I can get over here. A little bit of loot. Okay, so we got like a golem or whatever. Oh yeah, you gotta jump over it. Like I said, you gotta jump over it. I clearly didn't jump. Yep, you got me there. Dang it. Stop getting me. There we go. Nice little cutscene to finish him off. It's weird because it's very much like a QTE, but it's not. It's just like a little special event that gets triggered.
Very well. A small expeditionary force shall be put at your disposal. Ah, Sister Freya.
Welcome home, Baldur. You've been greatly missed.
Baldur has captured an artifact belonging to the enemy. I was thinking that perhaps the Norns could aid us. If you could take him to them?
Of course. I doubt there will be a problem. We can go now if it's important.
Baldur seems to think so. I will leave you in Freya's capable hands.
Freya's got a hell of a haircut there. Gotta admit. Doesn't at all look like a wig.
It's good to have you back. For a while, many of us thought that you were truly lost. But a few of us had faith.
And you were one of them?
I'm used to waiting for you.
Freya. If I had not already made my vows to Niana.
What's been and gone is done. But perhaps we could start anew. If you need someone, I'll be here for you.
I will keep that in mind.
Come on, we don't want to keep the Norns waiting. Look into the pool. Concentrate on the surface. You will feel a small tingling as you do. Don't worry about it. It's just the handshaking protocols kicking in. Just relax and watch. The Norns are Fey creatures, always together and speaking as one entity, but divided into 3 distinct personalities. So try not to stare. Most of them don't like attention. Remember that this is their world, not ours. There are some things even gods should not intrude upon.
That foliage ain't too bad looking, really, For a last gen game. Well, I guess when you're really close like that, but just from the distance, it's pretty good. No grass except for these little bunches, though. That's too bad. Got a willful sledgehammer of blessing. It's willing to bless. So yeah, these are like little chests you can loot. Get some loot. Let's take a look at our loot. Maybe we can do something here to improve our loot situation. Okay. We've got the willful sledgehammer of blessing, very good damage bonus. With that, obviously. Yep. With the helm, why not? Maybe it's already? Oh. Oh, I see, I see. So yeah, like that other swords. Okay, so I got Oh, willful great sword of energy. That sounds pretty good. Let's see what guns we got here. Ceremonial beam pistols are worth money, but okay. Willful hybrid rifle of patching. I don't have access to that yet. We'll do the double. There we go. That's much better. Okay. So we got like a little quest to kind of like boost your charms there. That's kind of cool. So you have like these runes. They're kind of like the gems that you can upgrade weapons in some of these games. Crafting, of course. A pretty good level of stuff to choose from here. Already opened that, so I guess we'll check out and see what the next part of the game brings us. Here's a little well. I think this is where we came from. Obviously, going off the beaten path is of reward to you. You do get stuff for it. The game's fortunately giving you an auto loot system. You don't have to mash the button like a maniac trying to pick up stuff. I hate that when games do that, especially if they're loot heavy. Because all that's really doing is just making you do busy work for that kind of stuff. So I obviously can go through there. That's probably where I actually need to go through. But we're gonna get that sweet, sweet loot first, people. Got up here. Okay. Probably not. Should be a note from the dev being like, good job, you wasted your time on something that's completely useless. Thanks, dev. Let's go through here now. And I guess we need to talk to her.
The
The Norns welcome you, Adept Freya.
Long has it been since you've brought another.
And this must be Baldur. We definitely need to spend more time together.
He is still recovering, wise ones.
Do you not speak, beautiful? Are you gifted only with looks, and not with a tongue? Or is it that this witch
holds some spell over you?
I am gifted with a great many things, wench.
Oh my, he has a fiery heart.
What business brings you to our sunny realm?
We seek information. Baldur hunts a beast.
It appears resistant to most of our weapons. It is unlike the machines we have fought before. It hunts humans for food.
We can assist you in your quest for knowledge. Take this. It is a blueprint module for something that may prove useful in your quest.
Among other things, it will allow you entrance into our world.
You will be able to visit us whenever you like. Alone.
Your generosity is unmatched. It shall not go to waste.
Your apprentice speaks out of turn, Freya. Perhaps he has more than just a touch of the weird.
The weird?
It is their way of divining the future.
Your weird shines like a beacon to us. Though in truth, all living things share the same fate.
Beauty. When an organism's purpose, no matter how trivial, is in harmony with the rest of creation.
And then the great wheel turns, and all creatures are swept along towards their inevitable deaths.
Beauty, and then death. That is the universal weird of the living.
It is only in the moment between beauty and death that individual weirds differ, but the choices they make.
The future is open to us, Baldur.
If the future is visible to you, will I defeat this beast? This Grendel?
You must discover that for yourself.
My lord, we found something you might want to check out.
First Wolf, form a perimeter while I consult with the Norns. Perhaps they can see a way forward that we do not.
I like how the subtitles don't completely function.
You runts! We don't want goblins creeping up on us while he's on business!
What's he gonna do? Pray.
He prays to Odin that he may bring battle and our death, our passage to Valhalla.
Yeah, it just takes getting used to that camera system. It really does. The whole combat in general, it's just unusual. I mean, that is one good thing about it, though, is like, you know, whatever you think about this game, at least it's not like most games out there. You know, it definitely has a lot of uniqueness to it. But yeah, so far I am digging it. I mean, I can tell the game's a bit aged. It played better then than it does now, but it still plays pretty good, in my opinion. Okay. Yeah, that's usually weird because this is cyberspace. This very natural world is cyberspace.
We see you have discovered how to use our gift.
Many of the wells in your world have gone unused for centuries.
Neglected, like so many other things. This has left areas of our world inaccessible.
Use the spider to revitalize these forgotten wells, wherever you may find them.
And we will ensure it is worth your while.
It says use a spider. Not really sure what they mean by that. There really wasn't anything I could do there, it seemed. Maybe I have to go back.
Any idea why we're out here? Heard the goblins are using this place as a forward base. A forward base for what?
Okay, Runts, put up and shut up. This is a combat mission, not a vacation.
Guess I was supposed to go back.
You did fine, pup. Thank you, sir. I ain't the first one. Only mine.
Give that a try on this glowing dude.
Engage those targets, wolves.
So yeah, it's basically like a kind of a super attack or something like that. That's what that is. So you got the number down there on the lower left-hand side. That's your combo meter there. That's what allows you to use those kinds of abilities. But yeah, it's just really neat how well the combat flows. It flows really good.
Our quarry tarries near.
We are only human, my lord. We need to rest.
Once you get used to the whole way the mechanic works, you know, that's the trick. Because it plays differently from most of these types of games. Let's see what kind of abilities we got here. So, these pistol weapon damage, air melee attack damage, inflicting fire damage during melee attacks. That sounds a little more useful for me, I think.
As you will. I will take the fittest men with me. The others can rest, while Odin watches.
On your feet, lads. Break time's over.
Wish there was a way to move a little bit faster. The movement does feel a little sluggish here. Like, I'm not talking about like the control, but just the pace is kind of sluggish.
Secure the high ground, men. We're not moving. Let them come to us. Set up a kill zone. Intersecting lines of fire. Fire at will. Target acquired.
You really have to dodge around a lot. So I got another level. I do level up pretty quickly at the early part of the game here. I think that's because they want to let you really start honing your character the way you want it to be, instead of having to really take your time with that. At least that's what I got. I don't know. I know those supposed to be heals, because I can't pick them up. Okay, let's see what kind of stuff we got here now. So I got advanced combat. I forgot. Oh yeah, this just kind of goes over some of the different controls. Got the stats too. Can I actually level those up with my points at all? I don't think I can.
I could use a break.
I got a little bit of a loot chest I can hit. That's kind of weird. I can actually hit that. I'm gonna have to attack that and see what's up with that. Why was it targeting that? The camera reset mechanic could be done better too. It doesn't function that well. In fact, most games that have that kind of functionality, it just doesn't feel very good. I mean, Dynasty Warriors is probably the most famous example of a game that uses mechanic. It just never felt good in any of these kinds of games. I mean, it's not that big of a deal here, but it still is kind of annoying. I like how, like, that door looks like a face. Like an eagle or something like that. But I cannot go that way, so I don't like that part of it. We'll try the standard temporarily. And we're going to try to go... Actually, we might have to go through here, because as wells, they take us to cyberspace. And sometimes you have to go through there in order to kind of, like, progress through the game's objectives.
Well things over here. Acknowledged.
Okay.
Well, that felt good.
Which we'll check that out in just a little bit. One thing that would have been nice.
Those targets, wolves.
I guess kind of kick my butt now. Good thing those healing items are still there. Pretty sure they are. I can definitely use them now.
Nothing like a little action.
No, they're not. They're gone. Son of a bitch. I guess we'll go ahead and check that well out. Yeah, I probably needed to anyways. I guess I missed it completely.
Rest up, but watch our backs.
I guess we get a little bit of light puzzle solving with the kind of mix of these elements here. Check out each of these doors to see where they take us. Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. Says he's level 15. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to be there yet. Clearly. I guess, we're gonna get resurrected here. And then, of course, the enemy's just sitting there like, yeah, I got him. So what? Okay. So that wasn't the way. I wonder if I have to refight those one enemies that I encountered. I guess I'll walk up that way just to see. They had a little bit of an attack up here. Guess not. So I'm guessing I can go through that door maybe a little later. Or I guess if you're just really good at the game, you can maybe get some extra loot by killing that guy. Okay, I'm gonna open up another door. Middle door, here you go. Let's see what you got. I guess I'm just trying to kill as many as I can, or I don't know. Not really sure. The timer's up. Maybe it wasn't even about that. Maybe it was just about surviving that long. I guess that must be. Okay. And we'll go ahead and hop in here. Grab our free loot. I presume for being successful there. Alright, let's take a look at our equipment again. Game does hand out loot like candy, so if you like that kind of stuff, then you might want to check it out. Okay, so that's pretty good damage. Staff ain't the greatest. But that looks pretty nice at Matic. Dang, that's good damage. Yeah, got a new rifle. That'll be a little bit better range weapon. Rock the hammer for a little bit. Ah, I forgot I got armor I could equip too. Let's check that ish out. Can't equip that yet. Oh, yeah, there's some class-based stuff, so that's something you have to keep in mind, too. Okay. So, yeah, it doesn't spit out armor quite as often as weapons, it seems. We'll check out the last one here. Maybe I'll give that other enemy a go again. Once I get a level up or two. Okay, so we're gonna check out the last door here. Right on. Okay. In a way, I almost wonder if Nintendo's meddling with Silicon Knights is what ended up making this game not what people wanted. What I mean by that is, like, this game was originally in development all the way back in the PS1. And it was a very different kind of game, too. It was almost more like a Metal Gear Solid kind of game back then, but, like, a lot better looking gameplay, at least from the early demo. Like, it was, like, buttery smooth looking for a PS1 game. And, who knows, it could have been... You know, the reason why I say that is because Nintendo bought Silicon Knights while they were working on this game for the PS1, the original 2 Human. And they shuffled development around and focused on Eternal Darkness instead, which was another project I guess they had. Nintendo put this game completely on hold and had them work on Eternal Darkness. And Eternal Darkness obviously was a great game, but it makes you wonder, you know, what could have happened if, you know, could 2 Human on the PS1 or maybe the GameCube, could that have been like an awesome game? It's tough to say. Oh, all the doors are open. Okay, I guess. Yeah, they all are open in the cyber world, so I guess they would be in the real world too. I'm tempted to give that last door a try again. But the gate is black now, so I don't know if I can go through there. Nope. That's really weird. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and press on to the next area. Not sure if that's up here, possibly. I think it is.
They're everywhere! We're gonna die! Yeah, I'm gonna kill you if you don't shut up and start shooting!
Oh yeah, those stupid golem guys. Ah, dang it. Get me over there. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of kill this missile guy because he keeps messing me up here. There we go. Now I can focus on big dude here. Ah, dang it. Yeah. So it is a QTE, but you're just hitting one single button. Oh, okay, it's like a... Oh, it's a balance... Okay, it's a balancing thing. Gotta balance like Tony Hawk style. Like a manual here. Dang it. That part's a little tricky. What attack? Oh, I guess I was supposed to use the right stick there. I didn't realize that. I thought I just automatically would attack after a certain time. Something the tutorial could have covered, possibly, but maybe I didn't pay attention. Okay. Ah, nice. Now we got some helmet action here. We could even insert runes that I can't insert. One of these days, perhaps. Okay, slightly better armor. So, good idea. Guy's suit looks a little bit like Iron Man suit. Can't beat that. Alright, let's...
Most of the wolf pack's dead, sir.
Let's get our skills back up here. Okay. Right on.
Those things are real? Odin, grant us glory! I hit the thing!
Wait, is this the thing go through? Maybe not. That's kind of goofy how they're like just hopping around in the background here. Yeah, let's do that mine. I think that might have been it. I don't know. Yeah, it was. Oh, nice. I got an achievement. One I never got before. I wonder why I got an achievement. I'll take a look at that here. I forgot how I even get to the freaking Xbox. No. How did you... Okay, I forget how to get to the achievements on the freaking original Xbox. I know they explain how to do it, but I just can't remember.
Wasn't sure we were gonna win that one.
But we did it. I like how the guy collected the equipment for me. That's kind of weird. I don't know if that's meant to be a convenience feature or if that's just an unintended side effect of having your squad. Either way, it worked out, I suppose. Alright, let's go over there. Check out that door. Okay. Another survival room. I mean, you really feel like a badass when you're like just knocking around these low-level enemies like they're nothing, you know? It's crazy. It'd be kind of cool if the Avengers game had you playing as like Thor, and you're just batting around enemies like this. That'd be kind of cool. Obviously, make it a little more smooth to make sense in today's time span, but still very cool. Get our loots. I guess that's not it. The camera angle busted a little bit there. Not entirely 100% smooth game, clearly, but that's okay. At least it was correctable. It could have been a lot worse. Yeah, that's definitely something I'm considering here. But, definitely want to hone the character as we play. So there is a little bit of a repetitive loop grind, a grind loop. But, you know, some people really like that kind of stuff, you know, and I like it sometimes. It is a good way to kind of give you motivation to keep on playing a game, especially if the storyline and action isn't like super fast paced. You gotta have something, you know, to kind of keep your interest in the game project. Apparently I can't hit this guy. I don't know why. It just was not attacking him.
That was nothing.
Yeah, very cool combat, but like I said, it's not 100% smooth either. That part could have handled a little bit better. Let's check out the well, though. Well, it's cyberspace, aka the nice, pretty, serene-looking environments. Okay, we'll go ahead and take these guys out real quick. Yeah, it's crazy how I was able to do that teleport jump. It would have looked cooler if I had a little more control over the camera, but it's all good. Yeah, if I can get to the air juggling, because that air juggling is a little tricky. Ah, okay, he got me there, but that's alright.
I tell you, we ain't worth frozen spit to them.
Picked up a strong carbine rifle of explosion. Pretty curious. Wonder we got this way. Really curious. Definitely off the beaten path here. Oh, not even a timer here. That's interesting. Yeah, I guess anybody that might easily get dizzy might be thrown off a little bit by the combat. Just like all the the teleporting around and shit you're doing. You know, it gets pretty hectic. Like I said, it really looks cool in execution, you know, like it has kind of a cool vibe to it. There I am, getting achievements that I haven't gotten in a game. Achievements in a game that I haven't gotten achievements for in like 10 years. That's crazy, man. Somebody be looking at my achievement list and like the last one's probably from 2009, and then bam, 2019. What's up with that? Crazy. Okay. So I guess we'll go ahead and do our level up. And it makes me wonder how come I didn't get an achievement on some of these things before, because like it didn't seem like it was that challenging to get past that. Okay. That's the way I went originally, I think. Yeah, got the loot. Oh, what is up? Pixel Sandwich. Love this game. I put an ungodly amount of hours into it. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a shame that it got treated the way it did. I mean, it does have problems. I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say it was a perfect game or anything like that. Like, one of the main complaints I have is with the camera angles. They're not the greatest, but it's still plenty playable at the same time, you know. I've played games with a lot worse camera angles, So take that for what you will. But yeah, it plays pretty good here on the One X. I'm playing on the Xbox One X. I'm not streaming in 4K, obviously, because I don't have a 4K capture card. But yeah, it looks nice for a 360 title, you know, of this era. This is 2008, so like 360 games are still a little rough around the edges during this time too. A lot of war, anyways. There are some good-looking games like Gears of War and whatnot that fared pretty good. Yeah. Nah, I didn't play it at launch. I played it like a few months after. I think I paid like 20 or 25 bucks for it. You know, because it was like one of those games that I was looking forward to, but I just didn't have money at the time, and it got bad reviews and stuff like that. So I kind of put it off for a while, because you know, if I hear bad things about a game, I'm gonna put it off for a little bit. Wait until I've got, you know, some space clear, I get a good deal on the game if it's one that I'm looking forward to, and yeah, I had fun with it. I never beat it though, unfortunately. I think I played maybe 20, 25 hours, I don't know, something like that into it, and then I just stopped playing for whatever reason. I probably got sidetracked by another game, and I just never went back to it. I have a bad tendency to do that, so yeah, unfortunately I cannot jump off of this here. It would make things nice, too. But yeah, these weird fixed camera angles and whatnot, this was like a side effect of the Gears of War, or not Gears of War, but God of War and Devil May Cry era of games. This game is definitely a product of that time. Okay. I don't know, maybe this was Microsoft's attempt at doing something like God of War. They were like, well, we're gonna add like a bunch of loot, and we're gonna add multiplayer functions. That was kind of like their way to do it. Paid $2, put 50 hours into it. Great game. What is up, Mike Larry? Glad to see some people showing up here to check this game out. It's really strange that this game is available to play on the Xbox One X and Xbox One. I never anticipated that was ever going to be a thing because of that lawsuit with Epic Games. I wonder if they've been able to sell the game again or something, because I don't see why they would support it. Microsoft had no financial incentive to make this game backwards compatible.
Well done, Wolves.
Unless that reversed. I doubt the online servers still work, but hey, it'd be kind of interesting to see if they did. Oh yeah, those guys all explode. I totally forgot about that. Good way to get myself killed.
Please, sir, call in reinforcements.
Yeah. Too late. That would have been perfect to save the spider mine for. Okay. So I'm curious, like, what would you have liked to see if they would have did a sequel to this game? Like, if they would have brought it back in some form or other, like a sequel or a remake or remaster. Well, I guess if a remaster, they really wouldn't change a whole lot. They'd probably like improve the camera and stuff like that, I'm sure, but outside of that, I doubt they'd change a whole lot about it.
I got these. Engaging
Alright.
I was hoping for more.
Get out of the way, pesky humans. I'm gonna swat them with my hammer. And you guys, you're just gonna get in the way. He's got like a lock-on of some kind on me. Oh, okay. Like a barrage of missiles are coming after me now. We'll have to deal with that for sure. It's kind of weird how the music just kind of randomly cued there. They've got some good overtures, though. It's just... I don't know, it does feel a little weird the way they do it, but... I do appreciate it. Alright, so we're pretty good. I guess we can go ahead and go into the well now. That's what I like calling anyways. I'm not sure if that's what they really call it. It looks like a well. So I guess I'm gonna push this boulder down.
A strange fog.
That is no fog, Azir.
That is Nidhogg, our antithesis in this world. The great dragon often chooses to take such forms. Something has drawn him there.
It is attracted to death.
Our opposite in every way. We preserve this world. He consumes that which is dying or has been left untended too long, terminating aberrant processes. We are growth.
He is decay.
We were created to nurture this land of knowledge. Nidhogg was created to clean away what we failed to keep alive.
I'm guessing I'll need a new power.
We cannot stand to touch land claimed by Nidhogg while the processes are terminated and the resources are reclaimed.
You, on the other hand,
an external process,
can undoubtedly tolerate its touch.
Discover what has drawn Nidhogg here.
Kinda curious. Okay. Alright, so I guess it won't let me do that. But we will go ahead and proceed. But yeah, if they did like a remake or something like that, I guess these huge sprawling environments that you just kind of explore in, they can kind of tighten that up a little bit. Just to,
The doors, they're opening. Now's the time to kiss your ass goodbye, folks. Prime your weapons, troopers. Good luck, brothers. Odin, free my soul to Valhalla!
Yeah, those guys are overreacting a little bit, considering there's nothing going on. Alright. Come on, stop jumping around, you stupid idiot. I mean, smart AI that keeps jumping around and keeps annoying me? Yeah, since you just want to keep launching missiles and jumping, that's how we'll deal with you. We'll just shoot you from a distance and not have to worry about all the hassle of fighting you. Wait, what was this? Ah, yes, the switches. Okay, we got another one we can press too. Can I actually hop on? Ah, yes, okay, nice. If I remember right, yeah, we get to fight and stuff here. Let's see if I got a better gun. I'm sure I picked up something at this point, right? I mean, I barely picked up anything gun-wise. No? This is still the max. Kinda weird. Still no ruins for it either. Not a lot of focus on guns, I see.
Come! The monster Grendel awaits! The battle is not yet over.
Okay, so it sounds like we got a boss fight coming up. I really hope so. Get a little more loot before we fight the boss. And what boss fight would be complete without flaming traps along the way? Just there to incinerate the player at every possible turn. That's video games for you right there. I mean, flaming traps are like quintessential video games. Not something you see in much other forms of media. It is really funny, though, some of the quirks behind video games like that. Like, freaking the NES days. I remember, like, conveyor belts and sewer levels were, like, all the rage. So funny. Even though you don't really encounter those things very often in real life.
This one red hour will make your reputation or mine. Are you right with your maker? As I'm about to send you to him.
So let's check the equipment real quick. See if we got anything that we can utilize that's better than what we've got now. Got Ancient Broadsword or Remote Thunder. Sounds good. I really like my thunder to be remote. Do I want to use the thunder though? I do have an empty rune slot. Maybe I can use that. Okay, let's see what kind of runes we got here. They're not much of an upgrade. Very low upgrade capabilities here. Maybe that strain plus 5%. That sounds pretty decent. Okay. Sounds good. Let's give that broadsword a little try. Okay, that hurt. I actually liked how the game handles the range combat like that. I was able to like just snap right onto him. That's pretty good. Oh, okay. Now we got a. I guess I had a little bit of weak spot I could have hit him with. Ah, dang it. Okay, yeah, he's grinding me with that shit. Dang it! That really is stinging. following me again. I have to back off a little bit so I can deal with these little flying cronies here. Do any damage to him, it seems like. I was doing damage. But, I don't know, man. I'm starting to hurt pretty good now. And he's not taking, yeah, he's not taking any damage. I can establish that. So there's some reason why he's not. I'm trying to figure out why that is. I assume I have to attack this, but... not. Attack from behind. Nah, I really don't know why I'm not hurting him right now. It's not making sense to me. Yeah, that's... I have to figure out what's going on with that. So, I mean, obviously the thing's glowing, but I'm just not sure, like, how I'm supposed to hurt him after it does that. Fortunately, the punishment of dying is not at all severe, so... Yes. Okay, he's taking damage again. That's good. Maybe we can do something now, I don't know. No, it's not doing anything now. I don't know, maybe I just have to keep shooting him here. Yeah, okay, now he's doing something different. That probably was the trick. Yeah, okay, it's working now. There we go, much better. Spider-Man doesn't do nearly as much as I hoped it would. Oh, there's the flaming, yeah, the flaming jets. We talked about earlier. I guess they're starting to trigger off. They really were not much of a threat in this fight, though, that's for sure. Okay. Yeah. That was a decent boss fight. Like, that mid part of the fight where he like, wasn't taking any damage, that kind of sucked. But once I figured it out, it worked out pretty good. Let's see here. Got a level up here. What can we spend it on? I don't want this ability. But I can't unlock it for some reason. I don't understand why. Oh, I have to spend 1,000 money to respec. Okay, so it's not completely free. Right on. Got that finalized.
We shall free the world from cold stagnation. We have a vision, a single purpose, and by our hand, humanity shall live. We are the Aesir.
Okay, so I guess I want to say we're back to the city? Thinking? I like how that loot just fell off the freaking screen. Gotta love that. It probably wasn't anything important. I think it was just money, but that was pretty funny. Yeah, definitely less of these fixed camera angle things if they make a remake or sequel. Yeah, finally it's weird how the door mechanic was.
Lord Balder, please report to the cybernetics laboratory. Thank you.
Okay, so there is one interesting moral dilemma of this game that you have to consider. And that is the fact that you can get cybernetics for your character. But it has an effect on like the storyline and all that stuff depending on your choices with that.
Greetings, Balder. I trust you are healthy.
Feeling much better these days, adjusting well. I hear you worked miracles.
Every day, my dear, every day.
I know you did what you could for Niana.
I'm sorry we couldn't save her. The world is a rough place, my dear. It couldn't hurt to have a little help. Any implant is better than none, Balder. Consider it insurance. Help us, help you.
I'm not sure what I'd like to do. I'll probably just go with the cybernetics, because why not? I don't want to be too human. Get it? Such a terrible joke. That's a dad joke for you there. Okay. Let's see what kind of cybernetics we have. Unfortunately, that spot looks a little bit choppy, but... There. No. Ah, okay, I see. It's good that explains the differences with that stuff. Okay, so I can make a weapon or armor. Yes. Let's. I wonder if I only spend money to make that. I'm kind of curious about. Guess I can craft it. Do it. I'm confused. Do I not get the dragon things or whatever? It's not to buy, is it? Armor store live content. Well, I guess that's for online or something. Well, how do we equip that freaking dragon armor that I've freaking made, apparently? Where is that at? I wonder if I can get this in Trinidad. That's a good question, Kevin. How you doing there? I remember you from a long time ago. I remember you said greetings from Trinidad. I'm pretty sure the only person that's ever watched my channel from there that I know of, at least. So welcome back, dude. Time is it anyways. Oh, okay. So you did say that pretty recently. I'm making sure I'm not, you know, being unmindful of the chat. Okay. Yeah, how are you doing there, man? Let's see. So whatever happened to the armor I crafted? I don't get it. Okay, items can be dropped as a, okay, as a blueprint. Apparently not. Yeah, that is kind of weird. Well, I don't know if they made this game physically in your area. I know the Xbox 360 unfortunately is not region free. But there are some games that are kind of weird. Okay. Figure I'd chat to all these people and see what they got to say. But I mean, this game's kind of cheap disc-wise. Like, it's not a very expensive game, despite the fact that all unsold copies had to be destroyed. But with that being said, maybe in certain regions it's really pricey.
Lord Balder, your presence is requested in the feasting hall. Thank you.
Okay, feasting hall, here we come. Guess they're gonna follow a little drone to it. Kinda weird. That seems from like a feasting hall kind of area, but we got over here. What is this? Like a little ammo thing or something. Well, I mean, like, not new maybe, but maybe used. You can find it used somewhere. Like I said, it's not a game that's in high demand. It might go up a little bit because of the recent Xbox One. Oh, okay, I'm supposed to go there. Or no, I'm not. Okay. So I'm in Tier's workshop right now. I wonder what I can do here. I can buy weapons and make weapon blueprints, and okay, so it's like the other spot I was just at. Just a weapon equivalent of it.
Rumor has it Lord Hode has betrayed us and joined the monsters.
By Odin.
Yeah, exactly. They're sending Lord Tyr after him.
Not Thor. If you want something done, hold the skill.
Anyways, I'll be back in just a bit. I've gotta use the restroom. Okay. Oh, that took a little bit. Apologies about that, but we're back in the game here. Okay, everything seems to be good. We're running order here. We're gonna go to that feasting hall just like it told us to. Why not? I am curious what we got in here, though. What is this spot supposed to be? Yes, that's right, you bow. You pathetic human. You know what is up? Yep. I'm not sure if I can really do anything in here yet. Guess I can grab some stuff and then go back to what I was doing. Will this move? Probably somewhere I can go later. Okay. Yeah, like that would be another thing to fix is faster movement speed. Oh shoot, did I turn audio on my stream or something? I guess I did. There we go, I'll fix that.
You heard we got Lord Loki in here.
Really? I wonder what he did to get that. Maybe he didn't...
I don't know if I can actually go in here yet. No. You can tell because that spot's red. I guess that means you can't access it yet. Everything else is blue. Makes sense. Yeah, I really do enjoy the world building that's in this game, though. Like, the environments are kind of cool looking, you know, for a game of this era. Like, texture quality-wise, yeah, it can be better, you know, like, it's not the best on that. It's average, I guess you could say. But the art style is nice. I like the way the things look here. You know, there's definitely better looking 360 games, but this one's a decent looking 360 game at the same time, you know. Which is one of the complaints I had was the graphics. You know, a lot of people complain about the graphics sucking, you know, that's not the case. That's not the vibe I got, at least. They're fine, you know, they're good. Not the best, but they're good. Where do I need to go, though? It'd be nice if I had one of those handy little maps I can look at again, but it's not. That's one thing that if they made a sequel or a remake or whatever, they could address is having a better map feature. Okay, so I am heading towards the feasting hall. Okay. We're about to get our feast on here. Even though it's super cybernetic, we're still eating like wheels of cheese and roasted chicken.
to the return of an old friend. And to the untimely passing of one of our enemies. To Balder! To Balder!
So, Balder, I heard you were tired of your bed sores and went in search of monsters to end your boredom. Is it true?
It is very true. Thank Odin that I didn't die in a bed stuck full of tubes.
Balder! Once more among his kin.
Here we go.
To fight the fight we cannot win. However, be that as it may.
Drink up, young man.
Together,
The fight must have left
will
you
have
parched.
their way.
Fight!
Balder defeated a monstrous scourge in the territories beyond the wall.
Monstrous scourge? Yeah, 'tis but child's play. Why, the test of a true warrior is to face the giants of Jotunheim. How can young Balder prove himself fighting an adversary even a woman could best?
He's just stretching his legs. He needs time to recover.
Huh. Did I need time to rest after getting these?
He barges into the room like thunder.
Our sister is correct.
Thunder!
While we can repair the body, the spirit itself needs far longer to recover.
Lingering stead of dead giants. Stench of dead giants!
Well done!
Is it still usable? It's an excellent specimen. Marginal damage to the mucous membranes. Soft tissue, eyes.
Can it be used?
Return to your health, brother.
Aye, brother. By putting this Grendel to the sword, our knowledge of the machine's forces grows that much deeper.
I will sleep there knowing that.
And Balder only took a day, whereas Thor takes week-long sojourns for his missions. What do you do out there? Sightseeing. The Norns have taken great interest in Balder's return. I'm curious to see why.
Norns, you took Balder to the World Tree? Getting him to wear a dress next to me.
Are you jealous, Thor?
Why are you goggling at the whore of the gods when you could be sparring with me? She's been with every man in this hall. Gods and mortals both.
Everyone? Hi. But I have not been with you, Thor. As if you would know what to do anyway. The shrine is at your disposal, brother. Come visit again whenever you like.
Ha! All this talk of cyberspace and spirits. Superstition, I say. 'Tis woman's work, Balder. Leave it to them. Odin's feared, however. As a brother might have. Enough of women. Let's talk of battle! After all, that's our real reason to exist, isn't it?
Yeah, Odin's pretty obnoxious. No beating around that. Meanwhile, Balder's getting the hookup.
Are you all right?
I was just reminded of something. It's nothing.
It's Niane, isn't it? Things just aren't the same without her.
I miss her.
I know. She was a part of us both.
I was told she didn't suffer. There's something you're not telling me, isn't there? Isn't there?
I can't. Balder, the past needs to be forgotten. So we can move on.
We? There is no we if you won't be honest with me. What exactly happened to my wife?
You need to talk to Heimdall about this.
Oh, I gotta deflect on this, huh? I get it. Well, so be it.
Have you noticed the body skiffs aren't operating any longer?
You better believe I have. My mother-in-law passed away.
Can't jump over that desk? Okay. Makes sense. We'll probably play for a little while longer, maybe another half hour or so, I'd say. You know, get some more story, get a little more combat and exploration going on, and then we'll stop.
Have you withheld from me about Niana?
I have been forthcoming, as always. I understand your anxiety, but...
Liar!
Please, do not associate me with such crude notions. Brother, I am above lies.
Then why won't Freya tell me what happened to her?
Freya is very protective of you. She doesn't want to hurt you. None of us do.
What really happened?
Her death was no accident. Hode is responsible for your wife's death.
Hode? But why?
Hode is in league with our enemies now.
And you didn't tell me?
We could not risk further endangering you. How well could you have recovered from your own injuries knowing of this treachery?
Is this the truth?
Please, Balder, understand my position here. What do I gain by lying to you?
By Odin, I will kill him. I will hack my revenge out of his flesh.
The situation is well in hand, brother. Hode took flight to the ice forests of Svartalfheim, where he appears to be siding with the machines. Tyr will be leading a mission to locate and eliminate this renegade.
No, he will not. I will lead that mission.
Your head is clouded with emotion. Tyr is a master strategist and tactician. He is perfect for this mission.
This is a personal matter. I will see it to its bloody glory, or its ruin. No one will stand in my way.
I cannot allow you to undertake this mission, Balder.
I said no one will stand in my way.
You're on your own, then. But one thing, Balder. When Hode is dead, see to it that his cybernetics are destroyed. If those should fall into the wrong hands...
When I'm done with Hode, there will be nothing left.
Kind of really curious as to why they project so much of their like they have to live their little lie. They're in this beautiful countryside where they're actually like a ruined world, cold and dark and wet. But they can't but admit to their hedonism. That's kind of interesting.
Balder? Ah, Hermod. You must have been busy.
Check out the world tree real quick.
Tell me, in the Hall of Heroes, were there any wells? Or anything that approximated them?
Aye, there were. Although not many of them were active. Some seem to be powered by the Red Eye's invasive equipment. The Norns seem concerned with very little in our world.
To you, perhaps. But they often fear that the data stacks within our world are damaged by monsters.
What would monsters want with the Norns' data stacks?
That's a very good question.
That was kind of weird how that cutscene played out.
appreciate the thought in you visiting, Balder, but I am quite absorbed in my duties.
My apologies.
Okay, creepy, disembodied floating head. We'll find someone else to talk to. What a weirdo. Yeah, we'll check out the cyberspace here. Okay, so this is the one I was at before. Pretty sure. But it seems like there's reasons to revisit this area. We got these doors that can open up. See where this takes us. Ah, okay. I assume that you can go through these different areas, not only for the puzzle aspects, obviously, but also maybe to get around some of the obstacles that we previously had. Yeah, there is the, whatever it was called. I think it was Nidhogg. Nope. Okay, so I need something else to access that. Baldur must have a fear of water. He can't cross tiny little puddles like that. Yeah, I don't know if frame rate was all an issue with the original release, but it's buttery smooth here, obviously. If it's not running at 60, it's definitely a perfectly locked 30. I haven't had any kind of hitches whatsoever. I mean, I guess I'd be a little surprised if I did, considering that I'm running this on the One X. And it's supposed to run the Xbox 360 games better than they ever did, so I guess I'd be a little gypped if it didn't. But still, it's just nice, you know. It's just nice to know that you do get the best experience that you can if you value it. You know, I mean, some people don't really care that much, and that's fine. I'm not even really that bothered by it. Like, if there wasn't really any real improvements, that wouldn't be the end of the world to me. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and advance the story, because I'm just kind of screwing around at this point. Yoko-Jin is online. I don't even know who that is at the moment. I can't place who that might be. Hopefully this isn't the way I came from. Okay, good.
Greetings, Balder. Have you come to pass the time with me?
Oh, is this Loki, possibly?
Wake him.
Dang, he's like almost entirely cyborg.
Maybe a visit. No hammer.
I would not have it in so quickly, Loki.
Thor! Release him. Wait for me outside.
Good boy. Do as your master bids you.
Thor! Leave us!
He would have killed me.
I've waited a long time for this chance. I will not have it taken from me by Thor's zealous hand.
So this is a social call.
Within the week, you will be tried for treason by Council of the Aesir.
Will all my jurors be as objective as you two?
Justice will be served. You have my oath on that.
Of that, my friend, I have many doubts.
Definitely suspecting something is up.
I could have finished it.
He is Aesir Thor, and he has taken the life of another god. An unprecedented crime. But we must have justice.
And Hode, what of his trial?
Hode has condemned himself. His escape is his confession, and we must carry out his sentence.
Kind of interesting how he's stretched out like that. So can I equip that stuff that I freaking crafted earlier? Can I, game? That dragon shit. You know, that stuff I made earlier? Where's that at? Alright, let's do this. Go ahead and embark on our quest to defeat Hode, I guess. No, I suspect not all as it seems, of course.
IFF transponder says it's an Overlord class. An Aesir must be on board.
Serious business. Get the lads together. We're moving out.
Men of Midgard, we are on a vital mission to uphold justice. We will be venturing into the heart of the ice forests. remnants of a glacier that has cut deep into the mountains. Due to intense cloud cover and electrical activity in the area, our readings are unreliable at best. But we are certain that there is significant red-eye activity there. Each of you will find plenty of opportunities to show your mettle to Odin, for he watches over each and every one of you.
Gonna be a rough trip.
Our target is a rogue Aesir operative named Hode.
My lord, he is Aesir. Will we be taking him alive?
He is a traitor. A murderer. Today, a god will die.
Approaching the drop zone, Lord Balder.
We're supposed to hunt down one of the Aesir?
My brothers and I are content as long as there are enemies to kill.
Aren't you happy idiots?
A puny wolf should not speak to a bear that way, lest they wish to be eaten.
The strength of a wolf is in its pack, Esbern. You challenge one, you better be willing to take them all on.
Wolf Squad Alpha, assemble on the snow deck. Shoot at anything and everything that moves.
Or not. Oh man, the freaking frost missiles. I forgot about this thing. At least all of us are frosted up. Oh no! Glitching! That sucks. Don't do that. Yeah, hit him. There we go.
Stand and fight. We must die for Odin.
Oh, what happened there? There we go.
Should we knock first? I feel like we've been walking forever. Can't we just nuke this place and go home?
The men don't know why they're here.
Neither do I.
How are we gonna take Hode out anyway?
We go where the battle takes us, First Wolf. Make sure courage guides your sword hand, not your fear.
For Lord Boulder! Cannon Bob, we're never gonna make it out of here. Not without more men.
This place is massive.
It's cold out here. It'll be colder still, little wolf, when the dark
Were you? I don't think you were. Okay, I only got 2 skill points. That's interesting. Kinship of Gungnir. Why can't I get it? Don't really understand. That's weird. It should meet the requirements, but I can't get it.
This is their territory. They want us out. Well, screw them. We're going in. I ain't going in there. I'm not gonna end up like them. We don't have any choice. The Dark Elves will find us no matter where we are. Survival means fighting. And with Lord Baldur here, we have a good chance of that.
Dang straight, you got a good chance of it. That's right. I forgot they explode, of course. Of course they do, though. Not your kill. Clearly it isn't. Silly comments. My mom's tougher than that. I want to get iced over by these guys. There we go. That's right. Come on, hit me, buddy. Oh, yeah. Okay. Did he glitch? Yeah, he did. Well, he's dead now. There we go. I made it. Congratulations. Welcome to the Getting Good Club. You made it. Alright, so let's see what we got gun-wise we can equip now. Kind of curious about that. I've got some new handguns I could use. Oh, we got a... okay. That's better, obviously. Do a rune. Cannon damage plus 3%. Not sure that's gonna make a big difference, but... yeah, it made like 0 difference, but okay. Yeah, that stuff does a lot more damage. Faux show.
Incoming elves!
Yeah, I'm probably gonna stop after we get to the next save point.
is tougher than that.
What? Something glinting in the distance, behind that tower. More dark elves? Don't leave your shield mates. Man down! Stay behind cover!
Those guys weren't too bad to deal with. At least not individually like that. Maybe with a group of enemies it could be a lot tougher. Could be.
That was a close one.
Caught me there.
Wake me up when the real fight breaks out.
Oh, dang it, I didn't mean to actually use that. Apparently I did, though. I apparently did mean to use it.
Permission to kick in, sir.
impassable gap. My lord, the bridges are auxiliary power conduits. They bring additional power in case of an emergency. We can shut down the power in this area, and the emergency systems will be activated. Good work, engineer. You're not Davin, but there may be accommodation in this for you. My life in service to Odin, First Wolf.
Well fought, troopers.
No? Okay. Nope.
Barely made me break a sweat.
Huh. Okay, it's good that you can go back to the city at any time. But, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and save it up and quit for tonight. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this game or if I should solo it or whatever. I don't know. I'm actually kind of thinking about keeping on playing this. I enjoyed my time with it tonight. What is up, Completionists? You just catch me leaving the game, man. This game got a bad rap, I think. I've been enjoying it so far tonight. It's got its problems. You know, it definitely has some issues. It's probably not better than an 8 out of 10 game, I'm sure, but that's kind of where I'm putting it at right now. Really, it's just interesting story and gameplay mechanics to it.
Hear me, all ye hallowed beings.
Oh, got to play Virtua Racing also, the Switch version. Fantastic, man. Best version of Virtua Racing. It's alright, man. Thanks for stopping by. If you want to stick around, I'm sure the stream will eventually be available for later viewing, so I'll see you then.
I know.
Down Phoenix out.
The abodes of the glorious world tree, the ground beneath. In earliest times,